Is Donald Trump siding with Russia over Ukraine? The US president just called Zelensky a dictator after Ukraine's leader accused him of spreading Russian disinformation. But this is more than just a war of words. Trump's latest moves are making Kyiv nervous. The public feud between Donald Trump and Zelensky has hit a new low. Trump lashed out on Truth Social, calling the Ukrainian president a dictator. This came just hours after Zelensky accused him of living in a disinformation space. The tension erupted after Trump repeated false claims that Ukraine started the war with Russia. Speaking in Kyiv, Zelensky rejected the claim, reminding the world that Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022. Trump has been pushing for an end to the war, even if it means Ukraine loses more territory. His stance has alarmed Kyiv and its allies. He's even echoed Kremlin narratives, saying Ukraine may be Russian someday. His actions go beyond words. Last week, Trump spoke to Putin for 90 minutes before even calling Zelensky. Then, on Tuesday, US and Russian officials met in Saudi Arabia for high-level talks on ending the war. Ukraine was not invited. Putin welcomed the meeting, calling the US delegation friendly and open to negotiations. Under Biden, the US gave Ukraine billions in military aid, but Trump wants to change that. He suggested Ukraine should hand over 50% of its rare minerals in exchange for future support. Zelensky pushed back, saying Ukraine won't sell our state. He also warned that Trump's direct talks with Russia are helping Putin break out of international isolation. On Tuesday, Trump repeated Kremlin-backed falsehoods, blaming Ukraine for the war. He also falsely claimed that Zelensky's approval rating was at just 4%. In reality, a recent Kyiv poll shows Zelensky still holds 57% of approval. His popularity has dipped since the war began, but it has never dropped below 50%. Ukraine's Minister of Digital Transformation even pointed out that Zelensky's ratings are higher than Trump's. Trump's comments are winning praise from Moscow. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov called him the first Western leader to understand opposition. Meanwhile, on the battlefield, Russia is pushing ahead. Hours before the US-Russia talks, Moscow launched a major drone attack on Ukraine. Despite this, the talks in Riyadh went ahead without Kyiv. With Trump moving closer to Russia and questioning US support for Ukraine, Kyiv is on edge. Will Trump continue siding with Putin? And what does this mean for Ukraine? The world is watching.